Well, after 4 long days of catching crocs, we've been given a day to do our own thing. So follow me as we go through Winjana Gorge here, Tunnel Creek and a couple of other spots in our incredible Kimberley to see just what more wildlife we can find. Let's go!
Now these fellows you might remember from my crocodile capturing, but here's a better look. This is the black flying fox, a type of fruit bat and Australia's largest. Did you know flying foxes are the only group of bats without any form of echolocation? What a rabble. Oh, and here's little archerfish. These guys are famous for spitting water at their prey to shoot them down, usually insects and the like.
We put this thermoregulator, alright?
Well, I'd love to stay here all day, but we only have the one day and there's lots more to see. So it's time to move on. Gee, I'm going to miss these amazing crocodiles. Goodbye, guys! And here we are. This is Tunnel Creek, a gigantic cave system of the Kimberley, very well known.
Yep.
Amazing spot.
I don't even want to know what you bowled.
Yo! And this is our first find. I couldn't ask anything better.
Check out this amazing olive we found. Wow, hey buddy. Check him out. Wow, he's just eaten a big bat. How incredible is he? Hold still for the photo, buddy. Get him out of the corner there. How's that? He's a big old fella. No worries. He's got some weight to him. How long has that got to be? Like 3 meters? Pretty close. Wow. These guys can be angry, but this guy's pretty placid. He's got lots of food in his belly.
This fellow is a bit beaten up. Seen a few battles with age, maybe a run-in with an especially feisty flying fox.
Oh.
Combined with the recent food in his belly, we left him alone pretty quickly. Happy digestion, buddy.
Just look at all these butterflies resting on the walls.
Look, mate, I hate to say it, but you're too close behind me there. You're making me distinctly uncomfortable, mate. Look, I got personal space to share, okay? If you could just shift backwards and give me some room to breathe. Okay, alright. Thanks, that's better, cheers. Now I can relax. Alright, enough fooling around. The day's almost over and I better try to get a good night's sleep before I hit the road for home tomorrow. Goodbye, Tunnel Creek.
Oh, here's one. Can you see him there?
First reptile of the drive home.
Typical naughty one, sitting on the road. Now, here is an alive and healthy central netted dragon, Pteropus nucalis. These guys are everywhere and I finally nabbed one on the road. Head up, sitting there in the middle of the road, sunning himself, absolutely oblivious to the fact that, there might be cars coming to run him over. Silly reptiles. What a beautiful one though. Aren't these fellows absolutely gorgeous? They're so pretty. This is only quite a small one. Got quite a short, stumpy, fat tail for a dragon lizard. And a cute little stumpy head to match. How adorable. Anyway, we'll put him back. And I'm sure we'll find some more. I've already stopped for several on this trip today. Awesome. There you go, buddy. When they're not sunbaking, these guys like to shelter in burrows. This guy's sitting next to his home, ready to duck in if I get too close. Hey, little one. There he goes. Just turned off onto the inland road southward. This evening I passed through Newman, straight through the central Pilbara. Yeehaw! Check out these guys, probably wild horses. Pretty thin, poor guys. Don't cross the road now. Don't cross the road. Alright, well I think I'm going to leave them be just in case they do something silly. They're very close to the road. Shame these guys are actually quite a bad feral out here. Yes! Look at this guy! This is a beautiful blue tongue. Oh, look at that defensive display. How cute. Now you're going to be struggling to find a more beautiful lizard than this. Look at him. This is the Centralian blue-tongue lizard, Tiliqua multifasciata. Look at his stunning orange bands along his back and this black mark behind his ear. They're both identifying characteristics of him. He's got his short, pointy tail, smooth scales. So this is a true blue-tongue lizard. Down south and all around Australia, people can often confuse the bobtail lizard, Tiliqua rugosa, with these guys, calling them blue-tongue lizards. This is the real deal, and he's got a much brighter blue tongue than the bobtail. Not that he's gonna stick it out for us, he's a bit grumpy. Just before I do set him free, I just thought it worth mentioning, this is actually one of 5 species of true blue tongues. And also, while the bobtail isn't a real type of blue tongue, he's in the same genus. They're both Tiliquas. Beautiful, so everyone's closely related. And on top of all that, they're all types of skinks. Anyway, let's go. And remember to stay off the roads, they're not safe. And look who I found this morning. One of many already. I've only been driving half an hour. If you're wondering, this is the Dwarf Bearded Dragon Pogona minor mitchelli. Isn't he beautiful? He's got these distinctive blotches running down his back. There are 3 subspecies of this guy throughout Australia. They're everywhere. All lying down on the road, but they're also quite an arboreal species, which means they like to live in trees. You can see this guy's gripping my finger as if it were a tree branch. Adorable. Okay, let's go put him back. Check out just how well he blends in with his tree branch. Now you might have noticed I've been holding on to him and the other dragons by the tail. That's because he is a type of dragon lizard. You would never do that with a type of skink or a gecko, as they like to drop their tails when they're afraid. Dragons can't do that. And also, to an extent, most monitor lizards or goannas
Can't drop their tails.
Hopefully he'll be safer in his sunbasking here. Bye, little guy. Oh, cute. These are the safety termite mounds. They are really safe because they're wearing safety hats. I think you can tell we're in a mining area, can't you? Big boys. How's that for landscape? As well as lots of iron ore mining, this is also country very close to Karajini National Park. Very well known, very beautiful. Not going to make it this trip, but I do recommend going there if you ever get a chance. Amazing stuff. Check out this absolute stunner. This is a type of Mulla. The genus is Ptilotus. Isn't it incredible? This is a real signature species of the northwest. This is another type that I found a couple of days ago and collected. They're all over, there's a bunch of different kinds. This is probably the most recognisable one. Isn't it just stunning?
These cattle are a massive hazard. They're all over the place. I found this lovely spot for a coffee break, but the birds are sounding restless. Something's upsetting them. Aha! This looks like a brown goshawk, a fairly common bird of prey throughout most of Australia. That'll explain why the birds are frightened. Oh wow, and here's a western bowerbird. These guys are endemic to Australia as well. The males, when in season, have a bright pink patch of feathers behind their head. And oh, look at him eating the berries there. Isn't that amazing? They're famous for creating their bowers, for impressing the females. I can't believe it's taken me this long to show you one of these, but they're remarkably flighty if cast pulling over. This is Australia's largest bird of prey, the Wedge-tailed Eagle. It's a hazardous life for these birds. Being so heavy, it takes quite a distance to gain altitude. Wow, can you see that wedge-shaped tail? When the eagle's away, crow comes out to play. Sadly, feeding off roadkill has its serious drawbacks. Wedgies with their low-flying takeoff often pay the ultimate price, ending up like their lunch.
just thought I'd check in real quick while food's cooking. You're not going to believe it, this is my last camp of the road trip. I am so sad. I mean, excited to get home, of course, but it's been so amazing out here. Usually I'd reel off all the stuff we've seen, but honestly there's been so much you'd probably fall asleep if I did that. Oh, incredible. And really, when you think about it, how could we not have been? I mean, I've gone from Perth to Exmouth all the way to Broome, and then I'm driven back through more central WA, seeing the central Pilbara, and out here the Murchison Goldfields area. Naturally, we've seen all manner of things, and that's not a quarter of what's out here. That's just on the road. Incredible stuff. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I just wanted to check in real quick. Maybe we'll find some more stuff tomorrow, maybe not. It's the final leg. I'll talk to you soon. Hope you've enjoyed so far. Stay wild.
Ah, the Crested Bellbird. Best bell of the bush.
I love people of the bush. You really do see some wacky and wonderful things. We've just hit September. I guess that's kind of close to Christmas, right? While I'm not the biggest fan of the swiftly cooling weather as I head south, I can't help but be astounded by this incredible floral display. Everything is alive out here. In particular, these everlastings or paper flowers. Just look at them, it's a sea of white. Literally roll into the driveway and it started raining. Well, I'd better finish up before everything goes crazy inside. I've had the most amazing time and I sure hope you have too. I mean, really, how could I not have, driving from Perth via amazing Exmouth and all the way up to Broome, spending time in the Kimberley. That place is absolute food for my soul. I don't know about you. I can't wait to go back already. The wildlife has been incredible and just so diverse. Amazing stuff. And I also just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the people that have been involved. You've helped me so much. I've met some really kind and generous, helpful people. Amazing. Anyway, I will see you next time. Stay wild. Catch you later.
I sure hope you enjoyed that. I'm now running venomous snake relocation courses and travelling reptile shows in the Perth area. If you're interested, hit me up through Facebook or my website.